Hello and welcome to this channel for engineers who want to work in Japan. Here, we share real and practical information to support your career journey, especially if you are considering making some move to Japan and joining the country's tech industry. Today's topic is engineering jobs in Japan, new grad versus mid-career. If you are thinking about working in Japan, you might be wondering, should I apply as a new graduate or mid-career engineer? And what are the differences between them? In this video, I'll explain the key difference between these two job first, especially from the perspective of foreign engineers. We'll talk about hiring timelines, application process, interview tips, and what kind of candidates are usually expected in each type of hiring. Let's start with Japan's unique system of hiring new graduate or advanced. In Japan, many companies hire new graduates in April every year. This system is known as Shinsotsu Ikkatsu, which means stimulus new graduate hiring. It's a major part of Japan's employment and culture. Students usually start applying during their final year of university, and if they are accepted, they all start working in April of the following year. This means that companies onboard large groups of employees all at once and train them together. One major feature of new grad hiring in Japan is that it focuses on potential, not experience. You don't need to have any work history. Companies expect to train you from the start. This can be a great opportunity for engineers who are just beginning their careers and want to join a company where they can grow from the basic. However, new grad hiring often requires a high level of Japanese language ability. Most job application interviews and onboarding programs are conducted in Japanese. That means being able to speak and understand Japanese is almost always necessary, especially for traditional Japanese companies. Usually, you will need at least JLPT N2, and in many cases, N1 is preferred. Some global companies and startups may be more flexible, but they are still in the minority when it comes to new grad roles. The application schedule for new grad is also very structured and strict. For example, if you are graduating in March 2026, companies may start accepting applications as early as summer 2025. Many companies conduct interviews and finalize offers by the fall of the same year. That means your job research must begin well in advance of your graduation, and your schedule need to align with the Japanese hiring cycle. Let's take a closer look at the advantages of a new grad hiring. First, as I mentioned earlier, you can apply without work experience. Companies are interested in your personality, communication skills, and how well you fit into the company's culture. It's also easier to join large, well-known companies for the new grad role. They offer structured voting, long-term career paths, and benefits like housing support and internal job rotations. But there are also some disadvantages. Japanese is often required at the business level. The hiring process is long and can be quite competitive, especially for top-tier companies. Also, since all hires start at the same time in April, you will need to adjust your academic and business schedule to match that timeline. So, how does the new grad hiring process work? First, you prepare your application documents, which usually include an entry sheet and resume. You submit these between the summer and winter of your final university year. Then many companies ask you to take an aptitude test called SPA, which includes logical reasoning, math, and reading comprehension questions. After that, you will have 1 to 3 rounds of interviews. often focus on soft skills, cultural fit, and your motivation to work in Japan. Once you receive an offer, some companies may invite you to attend onboarding events or online training programs before your start date. To prepare, it's helpful to practice your Japanese introduction and answers to common interview questions. Also, take time to study for the SPI test using online tools or textbooks. If your target companies use group interviews or discussions, consider practicing there with friends or mentors. Today we talk about new graduate hiring. In the next video, I will talk about mid-career hiring. And if you want to ask question or comment with others on the same journey, join our Discord community through the link in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.